You need to stop trying to find yourself and do this instead. You are doing your practice, spiritual practice. You want to find peace in your life, but peace actually means finding your purpose, finding meaning in life, knowing what you are meant to do here with your life. And this is what happened to me when I was very lost, very confused. I didn't know what what was my strengths, what were my strengths, what made me unique. I was super lost and I was feeling behind in everything. So this is what we're going to talk about in this video, so that you actually can find yourself but not trying to, because that's not the way that it happens. So yeah, I'm happy to have you here. This is Isa and this is Powerful Freedom, my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video to support this reel. So let's get started. You want to find purpose, you want to find meaning in life. You want to have this capacity to create the changes that you're looking for with all that energy you put into your inner work, into healing, your shadow work, and also can be your projects. But I'm going to talk about 4 things that they are like the major hindrances from actually finding yourself. So let's go with number 1. Number 1 is that you don't create space to find clarity in yourself, that you don't prioritize your inner peace. And I know that this sounds counterintuitive. Well, I am creating inner peace. I am doing my inner work. I am doing my meditation. I am doing all these things, my yoga, etc. Yes, I understand. But there's a key point between doing the inner work to find the solution, to find yourself, to know what you have to do, to realize what you are meant to be doing in life. But that's not the way. The point is that you actually prioritize emptying your mind. Just don't rely in your happiness with what you do, with how's your life situation, with your relationships, with your money, with your career, with the that will create a lot of disturbance in yourself, because all of your actions are gonna be backed up by a outcome based mentality. It's all about the goal. It's not about you finding peace in this moment. And actually, for you to find peace in this moment, it's not how long I can stay in meditation. It's not how much I can do all these practices, but how much you release your attachment to anything. And by anything, I mean everything, even your name, everything. Because the mind cannot create peace if there are like a lot of constructions which are obstructions for yourself, for the energy. And everything in life, it's about energy. It's all about the energy that is flowing through you. And if your mind is worrying, overthinking, constantly thinking about how to fix your problems, your challenges, how to find your way, always having the mind like running, solving problem, and another problem, then you won't stop having problems. And for you, that you are looking to deepen your connection with yourself, you know that there's something more than just the superficial and material life, physical life. You need to be really honest with yourself. Are you putting your sense of value in something outside of who you really are? Because who you really are has no name. Who you really are, it's not an idea. It's not a logical thing or a reasonable thing. I used to validate myself, for example, in how much spiritual practices I did, in how much effort I put into myself, into healing myself. This is the also so-called spiritual ego. And this affected me a lot because it's created a lot of arrogance in myself just by starting there, right? Because I was still attached to this identity, which made me feel worthy. But the sense of worthiness comes by the real one, the one that makes you who you really are, comes by not attaching your happiness to anything, not a relationship, not your family, not your friends, not your goals, not your money, not your success, not your physical or material uh, belongings, not your achievements, nothing like that. And of course, not with your failures, not with your mistakes, not with your past, with your painful past. It's all about eliminating all these ideas of I am not good enough or worthy because X and Y and Z. And this takes time. But as soon as you start to get the flow of becoming nothing, you start to make space for the real you to show up. That's why the only way to do it is to actually prioritize your inner peace, your emptiness, your quiet mind. You also need to release the idea of I'm gonna find myself or I'm just doing it to make space. Yes, this is an effect, but focus on the cause. It's all about peace in this moment. And this will give you a lot. This will help you to enjoy every step of finding yourself, or finding your purpose, of finding what makes you unique and what makes you valuable and what you are here meant to be doing. Okay? So this is step number one. Step number two, it's all about trust. Trusting yourself, trusting what you're doing, trusting your decisions, trusting your choices, and creating confidence in yourself. As long as you keep relying in other people's validations, approval of you doing the things that you want to do, of you giving permission to yourself to do this project, to do this thing that you want, as long as you are giving away that power to other people, you will keep doubting yourself no matter what. The only way to solidify your trust, your confidence, is when you take action, no matter if you're gonna fail, no matter if you're gonna die. Okay? Of course, I'm not talking that you do like something silly or that makes nonsense that you know that you will put your life at risk. That's not the point. I'm just saying that when the intuition comes, that you allow yourself to try and not even try to do the things. This will reinforce the confidence in yourself. And if you are doing step number one, your inner peace, clarifying your mind, emptying, releasing all these beliefs of what makes you not good enough. Step number two, choosing yourself, doing those actions that you're afraid of, will be easier for them so that you can do it. Because you're gonna not be attached to the outcome. You're gonna be more focused on the journey, on what you can learn about yourself, on what kind of wisdom, experience you can create. This is the most important thing about taking actions. Life, it's just there every time. And yes, this is a spiritual channel. What I do, what I like to share, it's all about a real spiritual healing, evolution, expansion. And time is an illusion. I'm not saying that there's all the time in the world for you to not do the things that you want. But what I'm saying that when time is an illusion, it's that every day it's just another day, that whatever you make out of that day, it's what you get. Okay? So as time is not an illusion, well, then it's every day you can't keep going. You can't keep going every day. You can keep going even with little steps, but make every day count. Make every day give you experience, give you knowledge, give you that personal power, more capacity to do the things that you want to do with more confidence, with more trust in yourself. This will help you not rely in other people's approval. This will help you be more who you are and also discover the beautiful parts of yourself that now the doubt, the lack of trust, the noise in the mind, it's not letting you see, because you have gifts, beautiful gifts that are there meant for you to use. There's a passage in the Bible that it's called, I don't know which one it is exactly, but it talks about when you come back to the kingdom of God, God gives you back your talents. And this is not a Christian channel or anything, but I really like the metaphysical and Gnostic part of the Bible. And yeah, when you empty your mind, when you release the things that are not meant to be with you, you come back to God, you come back to the source. Then the gifts are given to you. You see, as you create this space, trust happens, confidence happens, love for yourself happens. You choose yourself because you value yourself, your choices. Okay? So, in order for you to make choices, you need to stalk your fears. There's a Toltec technique called stalking or not doing. And it's all about observing where are your fears. Don't let the fears come and weaken you, but use them in your own advantage. Instead of feeling, oh, maybe I'm gonna fail, or be constantly worrying about you failing, see what the real fear is telling you about. If you're worrying, maybe the fear is telling you that you're afraid of losing your peace. So then create your peace now. Then you're gonna be able to take action if you are peaceful. Maybe you're afraid of failing. Well, if you stalk your fear, perhaps the fear is gonna tell you, well, what will make you feel like success today? Okay, if I practice, I'm gonna be successful. If I do what I love, I'm gonna be successful. So then you can focus on that. That's how you use fear in your advantage. It's not the fear. Fear is just giving us a message, which most of the times it's to come back and focus on what matters right now. Okay? With this being said, as you can start to create more trust with yourself, with your decisions, as you start to empty more your mind, then we come to step number 3. In the way to find your way, to find purpose, to find meaning, now you will have to be part of life. You'll have to interconnect and interrelate with other people. So the common thing that happens is that people compare themselves a lot. They don't say what they want. They doubt themselves. They doubt who they are. They don't express who they are. They don't say what they want to. They hide themselves because they are afraid of what other people will think about themselves. So then people cannot know you because you don't show who you really are. And this happens a lot. People please others. People don't set boundaries well. They fail to set boundaries. They fail to say what they want. They are afraid to say no. They are afraid to dance, to sing, to say what makes them happy in front of others because they are afraid of being judged. And this is another way that you leak your energy. And you cannot see what makes you happy. Because you don't express to life what makes you happy or what you want, then how will life give you what you want? So yes, you will be tested. If not that now, you might be tested to be who you truly are in front of others. And that's a test for you. It's not a test for you to run away from that situation. It's a test for you to be who you are and experience what it feels like to be yourself in front of others. That experience will give you power again, as I'm telling you, more capacity to be who you fully are, more space for you to be who you are effortlessly. But it's because you love yourself, because you know what makes you happy and are not relying on any other people's validations anymore. You're not dependent, exclusively dependent on other people's energy. You create your own energy. And it's not about that other people like you or you get the right relationship or all these kind of things or that your relationship likes you. But it's that you get back your power, that you get back your energy. And with this energy, then you can be more aligned in the path that you are meant to walk. Because it's all about energy, as I'm telling you. First, you empty your mind. Now you have peace. Then you make your choices. Your energy is in flow. It's not stagnated. It's not frustrated. You trust yourself, then you let your energy move. Now, when the energy is moving, you don't let anyone make you doubt about who you are. So the energy keeps flowing right. So this is a really, really big topic. I used to compare myself a lot to others, to have jealousy, envy other people, and I thought I was not. I thought, oh, I am such a good person. How could I? But my mind, I was relying a lot in my mind, constantly doubting about myself. Other people are doing better. I am behind. Something is wrong with me. And whenever I was being with other people, then I, I was afraid to say who I was because I was ashamed of myself. And this shame, it's there. Even if you are watching social media and you're forgetting about your problems, it's there, draining you constantly. And it appears there when you come back again in this situation in front of other people. It just gets activated. So it's really important that you start to be comfortable by being who you are. Learn about your triggers. Learn about your behaviors, your reactions. And let yourself do that thing which you are afraid to say. And things are gonna change, I promise. Now we go to the final step in finding meaning, purpose, finding your way in life. It's about you allowing yourself to enjoy. You allowing yourself to be happy. Let me tell you, if you push yourself to the limit, hard working, proving yourself that you are, that you work hard, all these things, if they are not aligned, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but things don't need to feel like you're working hard. Things don't need to feel like you are uh, putting your life away because you are building this thing or you are healing yourself. You are so into like one thing that you forget totally about yourself and what you enjoy about life. If you're gonna find your meaning in life, it all comes together. Yes, you might work in your projects, your healing project, your health project, relationship project, spiritual journey project, but it all comes with you allowing yourself to relax, to have fun, to enjoy life, to do the things that you love. to take the pressure out, take the pressure away, take all this perfectionism away, put it away. You are fully worthy already. You are a reflection of light. What you see, what you hear, it's all a reflection of who you are. That light has always been there. Doesn't matter what you do, doesn't matter what you create, doesn't matter what you lose, all the mistakes that you do. You can just come back to yourself and know that you are okay. Everything is okay right now. Give yourself permission to rest, to enjoy life, to have fun, to watch the movie, to play the guitar, to give that time to yourself, to not care about anything else only but you having fun, being happy, being stress-free. Make every day of your life be worth it. You don't need money to be happy. You don't need money to be happy. You don't need approval of anyone else to be happy. You don't need success to be happy. If you did step number 1, inner peace right, new things will come out that will give you the ability to enjoy yourself more fully from presence, from love, from kindness, from gentleness. This is what will bring you to balance. And in balance, it's when the trees grow, when life is moving. That's the place to be. That's when every day of your life it matters. Okay? So let me recap on our steps so that you can find meaning, purpose, know what makes you unique, finding that soul purpose that you've been looking for. Step number 1, creating clarity in your mind, emptying your mind, inner peace. Step number 2, choosing yourself, making your own choices, trusting your own choices. Step number 3, not caring about what other people think about you. And step number 4, allowing yourself to be free, to relax, to be happy. This is the way that you can find your purpose in life. Okay? And if you like this video, please subscribe to Powerful Freedom, my channel. Like it to support it. I have a beautiful technique, Toltec technique, that will help you get started with step number 1. It's called recapitulation. Really easy technique. It's a 1 page and you can just start to do it every night. This will cleanse all your emotional past and garbage. All that. It will give you lightness, the space that you need to start to find your way. Please look in the link below and you can download it. And yeah, this is Isa. I'm really happy to have you here. And here on my right, you can find the next video. Please don't miss it out. And have a beautiful day. Thank you.